Trade negotiators from the world's two biggest economies were locked in talks all weekend in Washington to meet a March 1st deadline for a deal to avoid an escalation of a trade war. They weren't talking much about their progress, but President Donald Trump was, at least through Twitter, a deal might be close. Trump tweeted in part, "I'm pleased to report that substantial progress has been made on important structural issues, including intellectual property protection, technology transfer, agriculture, services, currency, and many other issues," Trump wrote before adding that there is no longer a deadline to get the deal done. Significant because if the deadline had stayed in place, tariffs on $200 billion in Chinese goods would have jumped from 10% to 25%. This likely now won't happen unless talks break down. The negotiations were supposed to end on Friday when Trump met with trade negotiators in the Oval Office, but were extended through the weekend.
I think we both feel that way. I think we both feel that there's a very good chance that the deal will happen.
From China, we believe that it is very likely that it will happen, and we hope that ultimately we'll have a deal.
It'll please President Xi Jinping. Further tariffs won't hurt his economy. And in the U.S., Trump was under pressure. The U.S. stock market has slumped since the trade war began. He knows, too, that American farmers in the heartland, where many of Trump's key supporters live, are hurting after tariffs sharply decreased exports of agricultural products such as soy to China. Trump has said all along a final deal won't be complete until he and President Xi meet face-to-face to sign off on it. And it's believed a summit to sign that final deal could happen as early as the middle of March. Gabriel Elizondo, Al Jazeera, Washington.